If you're over 70, you've probably heard more advice than you can count about what to eat, what not to eat, and when to eat it. Some of it feels helpful. Most of it just feels confusing. After a while, you begin to wonder, does any of it really matter? You've lived this long, and you know your body better than anyone else does. But sometimes, it's the smallest changes, the quietest details, that make the biggest difference. There are two types of foods that, when eaten together, can cause a surprising amount of harm to the aging body. Alone, each can be part of a healthy diet. But when combined in the same meal, they create a kind of inner conflict your body doesn't need anymore. The result isn't always dramatic. It's subtle, a bit more bloating, a little less energy, maybe trouble sleeping or feeling just slightly off. Over time, those little discomforts can turn into real problems. This isn't about fear, it's about care. Gentle care. The kind that says, my body has carried me through decades of life. I want to support it now with the same tenderness it has shown me. See, as we age, our digestive system becomes slower, more deliberate. Our stomach acid isn't. As strong enzymes that once worked quickly now take their time. So when we combine fast-digesting sugars with slow-digesting fats like orange juice and bacon, or cake and steak, our body gets confused. One part wants to move quickly. The other wants to linger. The result is a kind of inner traffic jam that can lead to gas, digestion, and over time, even inflammation. Think of it like baking. Some things need a high temperature for a short time. Others need low and slow. If you try to cook both at once, nothing turns out right. The same thing happens in our stomachs. Sugar digests fast. Fat takes its time. And when they're together, the sugar can start to ferment before the fat is finished processing. That fermentation isn't just uncomfortable, it can also interfere with how we absorb nutrients. And when your body doesn't absorb nutrients well, everything from your energy to your immune system begins to suffer. But here's what's hopeful. You don't need to stop eating the foods you enjoy. You just need to separate them a little. Maybe you enjoy fruit in the morning. Wonderful. Let it be the main act, not the opening act, for a heavy, fatty breakfast. Maybe you love a bit of cheese or eggs. Pair them with vegetables or whole grains instead of sweet juices or bread. Give your body one thing to focus on at a time, and it will reward you with more comfort, more clarity, more strength. There's a kind of peace that comes with treating your body like an old friend. Someone you want to listen to, support, and respect. So many of us in our younger years rushed through meals. We ate standing up, in cars, in front of the TV. But now there's a chance to slow down, to notice, to ask yourself, how do I feel after I eat? And you might discover that small changes bring big relief. This isn't a diet, it's a rhythm. A gentle returning to what your body already knows, but maybe forgot in the rush of life. If you ever watched your grandparents eat, you might remember how simple their meals were. No fancy sauces, no sugar-heavy drinks, just whole foods served, with care and space between them. They didn't mix dessert with dinner or wash down fatty meals with sweet juices. And maybe, just maybe, that's part of why they felt steadier. The body doesn't need perfection, it just needs kindness. Little time between sugar and fat, a little space for digestion, little room to breathe. And here's something else. How we eat is often a reflection of how we live. When we slow down at the table, we slow down in our thoughts. When we choose foods that love us back, we start remembering how deeply we deserve care, even now, maybe especially now. Your body has done so much for you. It has survived, stretched, healed, carried, and endured. It has wept and laughed and held babies and held burdens. While it may be slower now, it is still listening, still asking gently, will you care for me now, the way I've cared for? You don't need to overhaul your life. Just listen a little closer. Notice which meals leave you feeling heavy and which leave you feeling light. Try separating your sugars from your fats. Eat fruit on its own, especially in the morning. Pair fats with fiber-rich vegetables. Drink water before or after meals, not during. And above all, take your time. Because every meal is a message. It says, I still matter. I still deserve health. Still have days ahead I want to enjoy. And I want to feel good while living them. This simple act, not mixing those two foods, might just give you more energy, fewer aches, and better rest. It's not magic. It's biology. It's care. It's a small door to a better day. You don't have to do it perfectly. Just try one meal at a time. Notice how you feel. Trust your body. It's wiser than you think. And when you sit down to eat tomorrow, maybe alone, maybe with someone you love, remember this. Caring for yourself is not selfish. It's sacred. You've given so much to this world. Now give a little back to yourself. You are still worth the effort. You are still worthy of peace. And you are never too old to feel better than you do today. Until next time, be well, eat gently, and walk kindly with yourself.